Welcome back, everyone. Kari is with us today. She's the HR Director for the City of Lima. Welcome. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
It's always nice in October to still be out here, isn't it? This is great. I love this. Okay, let's talk a little bit. We were talking via email about the hiring situation all across the nation. It's so tough to find people and fill positions. How about you guys? How have you been doing?
We've done pretty well.
Okay.
We're a little bit protected with, we have some really great jobs.
Yeah.
And we're excited we were able to stay 95% staffed, which is our typical ratio.
That's pretty good.
So,
To keep that level. You said, too, you've had to kind of change a little the ways, modernize things, and kind of think outside the box to keep folks, right?
Yes, I think we realized for years we've been waiting for this labor shortage to hit, and I think COVID just really kind of expedited it for us.
Yeah.
And as we see the older generation, they've stepped back because of health concerns, and we've known for years we have to find a way to incentivize the younger generation. And our process is a little bit, it can be cumbersome and overwhelming for people, so we've worked really hard to try and modernize it and change it to reach out to our younger workers.
It's so funny you say that, because I watched a program the other day talking about how you advertise jobs or maybe change up the job description, that kind of thing, exactly as you said, to try to appeal to the younger generation, because a lot of times if they see, especially coming out of school, if they see something and here's the 48 things you'll be responsible for, it gets a little scary, right? Yeah. So have you had to change up the wording and that kind of thing, or maybe job descriptions?
We've had to make some changes to job descriptions. One of the things that we've found is, we used to recruit for CDL drivers for the city. They're out driving snow plows, and we used to go through the schools. Well, a lot of the students in the schools are now, they're there through an employer.
Yeah.
So we've had to get really tricky and think outside the box. We've started some apprenticeship programs with different schools in the area, even reaching out to high school kids. And as they're they're going into different vocational employments, we're partnering with them and starting some apprenticeships.
Yeah. Has that worked out well? I hear so many good things about that, because I almost feel like hopefully they stick around, but you've got a built-in potential employee that you've gotten to see firsthand.
Yes, and we're able to work with them, immediately. It gives them great employment, it teaches them skills, and they're able to marry that up with the classroom. So our newest program, we're working with the vocational ag group at Lima Senior, and they're going to be doing a lot of our gardening and beautification of the city, so they'll immediately be working and doing productive things that we need help with.
Yeah, you bring up a good point, because I think of some of the folks, especially on the street level, that have worked there for many years. They might be about to retire, or the parks and that kind of thing. And then those skills, sometimes it's hard to pass those along if they're not there for a little bit and have at least a little crossover, right?
Yep. So we're excited to be able to bring some of the students in at a younger age, getting them trained. We changed our CDL program for the streets and maintenance. It used to be required that they had their CDL upon hire. And we could bring somebody in as a seasonal and help get them trained and get the CDL and then have them take the test.
Yeah.
But a lot of times people, if they have a good paying job, they can't leave that to become a seasonal.
Sure.
So we went back to civil service and talked to them about the requirements, and now we can hire streets and construction and maintenance personnel, and then they have 90 days to get the CDL, and we will help them with that.
Yeah.
So.
And you've had a pretty close relationship then with the Civil Service Board for some of those positions, then, right?
Yes, and they've been really responsive. We love the current board. They've been very proactive in changing the application process. And
Yeah, you also sent me a list of some of the positions you're looking for. Give us a sense of some of the things you do need right now.
The current openings that we have posted, we are looking for a parking enforcement officer, and that's somebody. It's kind of. It's a great way that we've become creative with that position.
Sure.
We are willing to even buy a mobility scooter, so somebody that's not able to maybe be out walking from car to car to car would have a scooter to take them around. So I love that we're thinking that way.
Yeah.
We're also looking for park rangers, and that is a position. The class starts in November. If we can get somebody hired by then, we will pay for the training. In 6 months, they'll be up and going. We are also looking for a records clerk in LPD. And in the winter, we will be hiring for police officers and firefighters again.
Okay, something for everybody there.
Yeah,
okay, we'll start with you guys. Kari, thank you so much for telling us about it. We appreciate it.
Yes,
Good
thank
seeing
you.
Don't go away. Medical news coming up next on Noon Edition.